Hello, welcome to Board Games with Niramas. I'm Joseph and I'm here today with Drako. It's time to take a look at Tapestry, a civilization game from James Stonemaier and Stonemaier Games. This is the hottest game out there right now. Everybody's talking about Tapestry and people are waiting to get their copies and all that. And I'm so excited to be able to jump in here and do an unboxing. And of course, in a little while here, just a short while, there will be gameplay videos as well. First of all, there will be a gameplay run through where I play with Drako and we show you how the game works. And then there will also be a solo playthrough coming as well. So yeah, I'm excited to try this one out. I have checked it out, of course, a bit already on YouTube and you know, Board Game Geek and so on. But yeah, it's one thing to see the images, it's another thing to actually feel the nice rulebook. Wow, nice quality paper here. And reference guides, I guess these are for all these different places on these tracks, because there's 4 tracks: exploration, science, technology, and military. And it's nice to have these, of course, to just check them up. And here's technologies. So yeah, that's good. And big and nice as well. Here's the Atoma rules, so that will come in handy later on here. I'll do a game against the Atoma. And the Shadow Empire variant, I think you can play this with both, sort of in the solo battle, will also be 2 players. I think you can use the Shadow Empire as a sort of Atoma AI opponent. Okay, so here we have the different civilizations. And let's see these boards. And yeah, they're nice thick cardboard as well. Or not cardboard, but paper. And there's a bunch of these. So we have alchemists, futurists, isolationists, mystics, architects. And they all have a special ability that comes into play a few times during the game. The heralds, the leaders, nomads, craftsmen, historians, merrymakers, the chosen, entertainers, inventors, militants, traders. Yeah, wow, that's a bunch of them. So there's a lot of replayability, obviously, because every time you play, you will get you know, one of these. I think you do give them out randomly. And a bunch of baggies. I love when producers put this in their games so you can sort everything out. Nice. And I mean, when it comes to Stonemaier Games, I have nothing but high expectations of component quality, of course. I mean, that's sort of their thing, looking at their earlier games. So we have a 12-sided die with all these different so I think it's like if you go on the science track, if I recall correctly, then you roll this sometimes, and that lets you go on other tracks as well. And when you conquer something out on the map, you roll these 2 and you can get points, or you can get a resource or whatever. Also, I must say, these dice are really nice made. It's like this symbol here is like lowered and this is heightened. So, right, yeah, really good feeling of those dice. Not your standard dice there. Then we have, let's see, these are the tapestry cards and so on. I'll go into these later, than the technology cards. Let's keep on. Here's all of this is in shrink, actually. That's interesting. Let's look at the bottom here, because this is sort of the coolest thing, I think, you know, component wise about this game, is that it comes with these pre-painted. Let's see. Okay, we need to open this up as well. Okay, so by the magic power of editing, I have now opened everything that needs to be opened. So it's easier for us to open this up and check these out. These pre-painted buildings that come with the game. Miniatures that they're nicely painted as well. I do like them. I like details and so on. I guess this is supposed to like represent different stages, different eras of civilization, sort of development, of course. So here we have like a little hut, basically. And yeah, they look nice. It's almost like I feel like I haven't played the game yet, but it feels like this is like overproduced. Like, do we really need to have these nice looking items? Just, you know, you place them out on a sort of area control or sort of an area place, which I actually have over here. Let's see. So like these, you have like a mountain, a wetland. You know, you get one of these randomly, I think, as well. And then when you get one of these buildings, you place it out here, and it covers up so and so many spaces. And when you cover up all spaces and lines and columns, you get benefits. So I mean, there could have just been tiles, basically. But of course, this is cooler. I mean, I have to say that. And you know, yeah, it's cool, and I do like when they go the extra mile, when they do these kind of things. I want to see more of that in the hobby. I think a game that looks nice is a game that is probably going to be a little bit more fun in some sense. Of course, a game is fun based on, you know, mechanisms and all that, but still, you know, you get the feeling of the game a little bit more if the game looks nice. And so here we have some player pawns, and I like these plastic cubes. They're like the ones in Gaia Project, basically. I do like that. And I do like these as well, towers that you put out to indicate on the map where you have control. And then you can sort of, what's it called? You can take over control from other players as well. So a red, favorite. Drako likes the green, of course. And gray. And yellow, okay. And here we have some other stuff, which is probably... Yeah, these are the like resource tokens. So, see if we can get some here. So we have these little mushrooms for food. I think these are like people, basically like workers. And we have gold, and then these are culture, I think. There's always a star, a plastic star in a Stonemaier game, it feels like. And then we have... Oh yeah, you can be 5 players, so there's a blue as well, of course, yeah. Alright, then we have buildings. So the buildings, I mean, these are really cool because... come on. You put these as well on your, I think it's called the Capital City board. The little board that you place stuff out on, and like these little buildings you place out here as well, but they only cover one space. And this looks really nice. Look at this little hut. Wow, that is really well made piece of plastic there. It even has a little, you know, fur on the back of the cottage there. Wow. Okay, and then we have these here that are farms, I think they're called. Now I don't know all if I, you know, call everything by the right name and all that, because as I said, I haven't played the game yet, but I've seen some of the videos. Here's a little farm. Also looks really, really nice. And then we have, I think these are armories, if I recall correctly. I think they are associated with the military track, and they are sort of these, I'm not sure what it's called, but like a dense plastic mold, sort of same as again as in Gaia Project. You get the same feeling when you have a few of these in your hand, and I love that feeling. It's like quality miniature plastic miniatures. It's not that cheap plastic that you got in the, you know, the old 80s, 90s style board games and so on. And finally, I don't really know what these are called, to be honest. They are red little huts, basically, or not sure. Tell me in the comment section if you know what these are called. I'll figure it out when I read the rulebook, of course. But okay, so that's basically it in here. Don't think I need to go through all of these, you know, but we'll put this back here. And now we'll go into looking at this part here that I have open up. So here we have, what is this? Is this related to the... No, this is where you place those buildings. You place them down here. All those nice buildings that you will get when you sort of go up on the military track. You will unlock the barracks, and then the tank factory, and then the fusion reactor as you go. And here we have the player boards. And I think these are all the same, yeah? So this is fairly good. Oh, the back of it was looking nice as well. A little bit flimsy, but not that bad. And I mean, it's going to be on the table, so... So out here you will have, like, this is a resource track, so here you will indicate with these tokens how much you have of a certain resource. Here you will have your buildings, and just like in, you know, many other games, site or whatever, when you remove it, then whatever is below, under it there, that's sort of the benefit you get. You represent the farm being out there on the map and doing stuff and so on. So we have, let's see, markets. It's called markets actually, not farms. So markets, houses, farms. Oh, that's the farms. Now I'm confused. Maybe these are the farms. I don't know. And then no, the brown ones. These are the farms. You can actually see a little picture there. So these are the farms. Okay, so this is markets. And this is housing. Okay, houses. And finally, armories. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought at first. The brick building. And here you will also place your tapestry card. So you have 3 spaces basically. We have a bunch of these. So again, replayability, because there's so many of these. By the way, really good quality cards, nice cards. And you will have these. You will place them out, and so I'll show you how that works in the actual run through that's coming up. So that's that. Then we have some punch outs, and these are the tiles that we will have out here on the board to sort of build the world and build up a landscape of tiles. And these are space tiles, so you can get like space travel and get these out as well if you go really far up on the exploration track. And more of the same here. Well, not the same, but same kind of tokens and tiles. And then we have the actual board. So if I can move all of this stuff a little bit, then we can get this one out here. Now this is, I like this, that it has the rounded corners. That's not often you see that in board gaming. I do like that. And I think it has 2 sides depending on the number of players. That's sort of standard, I guess. So this is the big one. You can see all that. That's a lot of map right there. And this is the one me and Drako will be playing on, which is the 2-player map. I think solo and 2-player. So out here we have the world, and we'll put out tiles to sort of build up the world. And also here, of course, we have the different tracks. So over here we have the technology track that we will move our little markers up on and, score different kind of benefits and so on. And then that goes the same for the other tracks. So let's see if I can pull this up. Really nice, really nice board, I must say. And then we have technology cards. So technology cards, let's see, I guess it's these. They're kind of cool as well. It's not a tech tree in this game. Instead, you sort of discover or develop what is called like air conditioning, and nothing happens basically. Then you sort of advance this or upgrade it, and then you get this benefit, which looks like it's a worker, I guess. And then when you upgrade it again, you get one of these. Is that the house? Yeah, I guess. But to do that second upgrade, you need to meet this condition here to be on level 2 of technology, or one of your neighbors, so the player to your left and your right. So like a 5-player game, you're sort of more interested in. It's sort of like Sight had that thing as well. I really like that, where you sort of benefit from each other. So if someone else has unlocked this, then I can upgrade my technology and you get that benefit. And yeah, so this is like some points, a bunch of these batteries. Yeah, and I think the strategy in this game and all, it depends a lot, I think, on which kind of tapestry cards you get, because they all have a special ability. So it says like, some of them says when played something happens, and some of them says this era. So in that era of the game, then you get a certain benefit. Then we have, what is this? I guess these are the Atoma cards. Yeah, it is. All right, so that's the Atoma stuff, and here we have, I guess this kind of looks like Atoma stuff as well, to be honest. But here's some play rates. So you have like the income turn or the advance turn. So basically you only get to do 2 things in this game. You either advance, which you will do most of, or you do some income. And there's some explanations here on the different tracks. And yeah, I think that's about it for a Tapestry unboxing. A lot of stuff going on. I look forward to, learning more about these, trying out these different civilizations. Building this map. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So don't miss the upcoming gameplay run through coming very soon, and then pretty soon as well there will be a solo playthrough. Thank you so much for watching Tapestry unboxing. If you liked the video, please like the video down there as well, and if you're new to the channel, press the subscribe button so you can see more cool videos coming from Board Games with Niramas. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great evening or morning or whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye bye.
Be like Drako. Follow Board Games with Niramas on Facebook at BGW Niramas.